Okay, so the purpose of this video is to show you kind of what to do when you are reading a story that's like this. This is what I call closed read, where you have some questions and places that you need to mark the text as you read a short story. So let's take a look at this. The first question over here on the right-hand side, it says activate prior knowledge. Recall the last time someone told you a family story. What was that story about? So here you can just respond either in typing or on your hard copy in writing. Sometime that someone in your family told a story. Maybe your family's never told stories before. Well, then you would just write in there or type in there that, my family does not tell stories, okay? But if they do, you maybe can recall one and type a real short little summary of what that was. Okay, now moving down, when you see the pencil, that means that you're going to need to mark the text in some way. So the literary analysis question says, in first-person point of view, the narrator takes part in the action and tells the story. Highlight the clues in the text that let you know this story is written from the point of view of first-person narrator. So we know that we're looking for things that are not in, we're looking for pronouns that are not in the quotation marks or not dialogue. So here we have an I that I'm going to highlight. I just knowed she wasn't going to like him hanging around. And down here, I didn't know if they was true or not. I didn't think Grandpa. And I didn't see how they were songs. So here are four pronouns that I'm highlighting. You can just highlight 3 or 4 examples of why this is written in first person narration. Like, what are your clues? What are your pronouns? And remember, the pronouns that are in the quotation marks do not count. And then you have to be careful that some of these questions have, or some of these pieces here have more than one question. So they want us to highlight, and then it also says, who tells the story? The story, let me back up here a little bit, there we go. The story is being told by Grandpa Jeremiah's grandson. He appears to be about 9 or 10 years old. Okay, so here this is just asking us who is telling the story, and we're responding. At the bottom, there is one more question on that page. It says, what is Grandpa Jeremiah's health like when Ellie comes home from college? Well, at this point in the story, when she comes home from college, it doesn't say that his health was bad. So we are actually going to put here that, Grandpa seems to be in good health at this point. Grandpa seems to be in good health at this point. Okay, it doesn't say anything otherwise there. So as you continue through on each page, just make sure you're reading those questions and making sure that you're responding to them in the margins. And as you come to the ones that have the pencil and that they're highlighted, that means you need to highlight something in the text. So making sure that you do that. So make sure you're doing a thorough job here. I will be collecting these. Either you're submitting them online or you're going to be handing them in to me in person on Monday or Tuesday of next week when you come back to class. And I am going to be giving quite a few points for this activity, as it's going to be taking a couple days. So you're going to want to make sure that you are really thinking about your responses and responding thoroughly to these questions. Okay? If you have any questions, if you have any problems, please message me.